I embarked on a journey to the heart of Onlineprinters, one of the largest and the leading online printing companies in Europe. I'm here today in the headquarters of the company in Fürth, Germany, and I have the chance and the honor to meet once again Roland Keppler, the CEO of the Onlineprinters group. So thanks, Roland, for seeing me today.
It's a pleasure. Welcome to Germany, to our headquarters.
Roland, you are not a printing guy, or at least you weren't until July 2019 when you joined and you started leading this organization. Can you tell us a little bit about your background, your skills, and what you took to the company, which particular skills you added to Onlineprinters?
Yeah, it's true. So for me, the 2 years have been a great journey. The team helped me a lot to understand the printing business better, and I'm probably not a full print guy from origin, but I've learned a lot and I like the business very much. It's extremely interesting. It's extremely a lot of things are going on, so I like it very much. My background basically is mobility. That's where I worked most in my life. But when you look at mobility today, it's all about transforming into the future. It's digitalization, it's change in customer expectations and customer experience. It's an European, even worldwide business where it is a lot about to bring different cultures together, to bring different business ideas, business needs together, and then transform them in a digital world. And this is what I'm bringing in, and this is basically what I have done and still doing with Onlineprinters.
Please, Roland, help me to introduce Onlineprinters. How many people do you employ? What is your turnover? And how many orders do you handle every year?
We are a European group. We are one of the leading online print companies for B2B marketing materials. We have roughly 1,600 employees. So now, of course, through the pandemic, we are slightly less than before. And we are roughly 250 million euro revenue company. So we have a remarkable size. We have production sites in Aarhus, Denmark, in Poland, Stettin, in Germany, in Madrid, and in the UK, and some smaller facilities.
What's the strategy of Onlineprinters in terms of organic growth, acquisitions, and development of new production sites? I remember, for example, that a year ago, more or less, you was going to reorganize part of your production, the large format printing business, the high-speed inkjet business. You was relocating some of the production. Can you tell us a little bit more on how you concretely act to manage your continuous growth?
No, we are a company that is strongly changing. We are on the move. We are growing organically and inorganically. We have done some acquisitions, especially in the Nordics, Denmark and Sweden. We have added at the beginning of 2020 Spain to our company with Copicel in Madrid. Now after the pandemic, it has cost us some time, but now we are integrating this company more and more. So we are growing. We have a lot of effort in our online marketing activities, but also in our key account management. So a lot of things are going on, so we are growing. On the production, we have our 2-3 big hubs of production in Stettin, Poland, and Neustadt here in Germany. And we have Aarhus in Denmark, and then some smaller activities. And of course, we are looking how we are managing this and how we are evolving that further. And you're right, we've moved our large format printing to Stettin, where we build now a competence center for large format printing. in this location, then that works very well. The team is extremely engaged. We have very good products, very good quality, where we can serve all over Europe. And we have expanded our production facilities here in Neustadt with a high-speed inkjet, where we have 2 located here in Neustadt, and we have 1 in Southend in the UK. So we have 3 ones at the moment in production, and we are very satisfied with the quality.
How crucial are the people in your strategy, and how do you encourage the interaction, the conversation, the exchange between the different departments, between the different responsibilities?
Well, the interesting thing is, as much as we are a digital company and we are doing a lot of we are interacting with our customers, but mostly through digital channels, through the web, through other medias. But at the same time, people are crucial. People are crucial in our team, how they work together, how they understand how the business model is evolving, what the customers are expecting. And therefore, I have introduced several forums where we talk and discuss the current development. Customer satisfaction board is one, where we look on the customer's needs, on what we deliver in terms of quality. We have on the international part, we are talking a lot to our companies in Denmark, in the UK, in Spain, to understand better their needs, what's going on in the market, and how we can do things together. How can we improve our quality, how we can improve our offering for our customer. It's all about talking, interacting, and bringing people together.
You already mentioned it. You are a mostly or completely B2B professional online printing service. But who is the ideal customer of online printers?
I'm not sure whether there is an ideal customer. I think we have a large variety of customers whom we are serving. Of course, the majority of our customers are mid-sized companies, small to mid-sized companies. They have their need in marketing. We have a lot of customers who believe in printed marketing materials or communication materials. I think this is in a way ideal for us, because we also believe not only digital communication, we also strongly believe in printed communication on the different ways and areas where you can think of.
How the habits of customers, of consumers, changed in the recent years, and how much, to what extent, the printing industry in general is ready to satisfy these these new requirements, and to what extent this company is ready to address these new ways to purchase?
No, the world is changing, and customer expectations are changing, and we have a lot of industries who are working more or less already very heavily digital, and this is an experienced customer adapting to different needs in their purchasing or behavior. So I think the printing industry is probably a little bit behind than other industries. It has a lot to do also with the complexity of the product, of the variety of the products. But technology is enabling now more and more. And I think people expect an easiness of use, time to market, speed, quality, and a very good customer service. I think this is what they're expecting. And we as online printers, if we ask customers, they give us exactly this feedback. Of course, it's not everything perfect, but we are really dedicated to deliver this, and we are improving our processes day by day, and we have a really very good, qualified, dedicated team for this.
Roland, terms like customer experience, customer-centricity today are used and sometimes abused by many. How do you make them a tangible, a concrete reality at Onlineprinters?
I think the benefit of Onlineprinters is indeed that we combine both areas. We are experts in printing. Our heritage is print. We have experts who all their business life are working in the print industry. They know exactly what they do and how it works, and they can really, in a very optimum way, interact with our customer and deliver perfect service. At the same time, we are experts in digital sales and digital marketing. We have a very highly skilled team there. Here we are in the headquarters, and we are combining these two worlds. And I think this is for a lot of companies, also in our industry, is the biggest challenge. Not to be good at one or the other, really to combine it, to ensure that both sides understand each other very well. And this is, at the end of the day, the experience the customer is doing.
We have experienced, and we are still experiencing, two complex years caused by the pandemics, by the closure of country borders, by the cancellation of the trade shows, and now it's time for a shortage of raw materials. What impact this situation had on your organization, and how did you react?
Of course, we have extremely challenging times, but this is what I've observed since a while. Time is moving faster and faster, and situations are changing faster and faster. What you need is two things. One is, of course, you need the experience and the knowledge in the team, that you have experts who know what they do. And the second is that you work as a team very well together, that you have a very open-minded communication culture, that you get very quickly a good view on the situation, discuss that very openly in the organization, in your team, and then find strategies to react. And I think this is exactly what we did. We reacted extremely fast. We saw very quickly after the first situation of the pandemic arrived, where also our opportunities, where we can change processes, where we can adapt our way of production. We have mentioned large format printing to move to Stettin, for example, and many others. And the better you are, and the earlier you react, and you're more consistent you react, there are always opportunities. So crisis is always opportunity, and this is what I'm telling the team, and this is the way how we look at it.
Yeah, especially regarding the shortage of some raw materials that in our industry, paper, for example, or inks, or some other spare parts are a key element, no? Especially for a company that has to deliver faster than others. No, maybe for a well-established, old-style, old-fashioned litho printing company, okay, 2-3 more, 1-2 more weeks is not a tragedy, but for a company like yours has to be a very tough situation.
It is, but also here I think we have the benefit, we have long-lasting relationship to our suppliers, especially paper suppliers, so we've been able to secure our paper volumes, so we can give a promise to our customers we are able to deliver. We are able to deliver as they have experienced it in the past. The only thing where we are looking a little bit more is when we have very high volumes, big quantities. This is where we have to talk more about delivery times and things like that. But overall, we have long-lasting relationship with our suppliers, so we can ensure we are able to produce in time, in quality, so customers will not suffer from that situation.
Today, Onlineprinters covers several areas, several business areas, such as commercial printing, large format, publishing, high speed, and labels, packaging, whatever. Okay, which are the most promising?
Oh, we are very satisfied. Overall, we are really satisfied with the whole range. I think label stickers has grown even in the pandemic situation. But what we see at the moment is a strong recovery also in the large format printing, what gives us a very good feeling for the future that obviously fairs and other events are coming back step by step. So we have also here very promising signs. Of course, at the end of the day, marketing materials, flyer, leaflets, brochures, this is for us very important, and I strongly believe in it because people want to read printed material. I think they are absolutely convinced on top of everything what happens in the online world.
How do you see the future in the next 3-5 years for the entire industry and for online printers, of course?
I think it's a lot will happen. What I see for us is the overall market for printed products will decline, but the online share will grow. We see a lot of, in many areas, we see a movement from offline to online shift. First, second, I think the robustness of our business model to consolidate volumes throughout Europe helps us to have very good relationship to paper suppliers or others. So we are much more stable in our business model, and this is what our customers will value also even more in the future. So we will grow, the market will consolidate because you have ongoing huge investments in the IT, in production facilities. And these are investments we can have and we will have also in future. So market will consolidate, market will grow in the online world. And I think that the demand of customers to have printed product in smaller quantities next day, in 2-3 days, will increase.
Thanks, Roland. Thanks for your time. Thanks for seeing me.
Thank you. It was a pleasure.